Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited. Today's day has been so exciting. I started with the first impression for the first slot, and I'm here for the first impression of the third slot. So I just came out of my cat. This was my slot, so I just gave my cat about half an hour back, and it was so much fun. Every year I enjoy this process. थोड़ी फटती है लेकिन मजा भी आता है. सो एनीवे, लेट्स कम बैक विद द फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन. देखो, जो सुबह से बोला जा रहा है सीएल के सारे वीडियोस में, दिस इज द फिफ्थ वीडियो आई एम डूइंग सिंस द मॉर्निंग, टू मोर रिमेनिंग फॉर द डे. सारे वीडियोस में जो बोला जा रहा है एग्जैक्टली वही हुआ है. दैट्स द सेम थिंग व्हिच हैज हैपेंड, right? So what is that thing? Let's quickly go into it deeper. So let's start with the first impression of cat 2023. Yes, इन लोगों ने इस बार 4 टाइप के क्वेश्चंस किए हैं पैराजम्प वर्बल एबिलिटी में, वीए में. पैराजम्बल्स, पैरासमरी, पैराकम्प्लीशन एंड ऑड वन आउट. Each had 2 questions, hence there were 4 MCQs. Those 4 MCQs were the 2 parajumbles and 2 odd one out questions. Okay, so that's how the 8 questions were designed. 4 passages of 4 questions, 8 each. So 16 questions there, no surprises. हाँ, 2 RCs तो एकदम doable थे. तीसरे और चौथे पे थोड़ा काम करना चाहिए था. थोड़ा it was you have to work on the language. There was an abstraction in the language. वो डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस में हम ये डीपर बात करेंगे. बट इट वाज एब्सोल्युटली डूएबल एज अ सेक्शन. सो इजी टू मॉडरेट में मैं इसको रेट करूंगा. डिफिकल्ट तो नहीं था, ठीक है. सो डूएबल क्वेश्चंस 15-16 तो निकल के आए हैं. आई माइट इवन से 17-15-16 तो है ही है, राइट. सो दैट्स अबाउट VARC. अबाउट DILR, 20 questions were there as expected. 4 sets of 5 questions each. Again, moderate to difficult, I would call it moderate. Why I'm calling it moderate? Because 2 पैसेज तो हमको पता ही है कि हमसे होगा नहीं होगा, डाउट है, और 1 पैसेज तो करना ही है. I could find at least 2 passages which were doable. तो 2 पैसेज मीनिंग 10 questions, 2 sets. 10 questions में से 7-8 questions were definitely doable, right? Which means a decent student would get a 2 sets में से 7-8 question he would be able to do. Attempt. अभी मैं right wrong नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. I'm saying this is the attempt. So DILR was moderate or moderate to difficult. It was not unexpectedly difficult. ऐसा नहीं था. Okay, it was not unexpected. It was not difficult. It was as expected, moderate to difficult that way. Okay, quant में. So quant में we will again go into the deeper part of this, because this GP and Gijo and I, all of us have had the third session. So we'll be coming live at 8 o'clock, exactly within an hour, to talk to you about the detailed third slot analysis. All right. So but till then, 7 questions of algebra सुबह से देखा गया है. 7 algebra, 7 and arithmetic. So there's a good mix. So again, all 3 slots had 3 questions of geometry, 3 to 4 questions of number systems and so on. So और कुछ नहीं था हमारे वाले slot में. यही this completed the 22 questions in a way. 8 questions नॉन MCQ है. सुबह से हम 8 questions ही सुन रहे हैं, 7 सुन रहे हैं, कभी 8 सुन रहे हैं, but 7 to 8 questions non MCQs, that is theta questions, to be done in 40 minutes. Yes, it was I can say it was a difficult section, and सुबह से वही लग रहा है कि यार. So like Ravi said in one of the sessions today morning, and I completely agree with him after giving my CAT, sorry, that definitely इस बार ऐसा हो सकता है कि शायद 1-2 मार्क ज्यादा क्वांट का might be 1 or 2 marks lower in terms of cutoff, right? Maybe that is possible. So the quant was slightly tougher as compared to DILR or as compared to last year, slightly, right? So a good attempt or doable questions would be 8 to 9. So that's how it is. So there were at least 30 doable questions जिसमें से आप चुन के कर सकते हो, right, with a higher accuracy. That is what we mean to say out of the 66 questions asked. So guys, this is the largely how the third section looks like. I'm sure you guys have your opinions as well, right? There is a predictor, score predictor, which is already live, that is shared to you on the live chat. So please make sure that you check this score calculator and put your score there to get. So put your what do you say? Input there to get estimated score कि कितना आ सकता है आपका. That is what it is about. Okay, so I see in the chat also that LRDI is tough hai overall quant, and I agree, Ayushman. So yes, I was exactly saying the same thing. Quant seems to be tougher. So let's quickly summarize, whatever we've said. CAT 2023 slot 3 exam pattern was difficult, slightly more difficult as compared to CAT 2022. What was difficult? Thoda sa quant was difficult. Okay, VARC CAT 2023 slot 3 was easier compared to CAT 22. Yeah, more or less similar, or you can say slightly easier also, right? So difficulty level of slot 3 was slightly more than slot 2 today, and almost equal to slot 1, right? Now इससे आपको क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? आपको ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, बिकॉज स्केलिंग होगा, राइट? नॉर्मलाइजेशन स्केलिंग होता है, तो आपको उसकी चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं कि मेरा स्लॉट डिफिकल्ट था, मेरा स्लॉट इजी था. खुश होने की भी जरूरत नहीं अगर इजी था तो, राइट? इट विल ऑल बी ब्रॉट टू पैरिटी. DILR CAT slot 23 slot 3 was similar to CAT 22. मुझे ज्यादा डिफरेंट नहीं लगा, राइट? ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट भी नहीं था, ज्यादा इजी भी नहीं था, ज्यादा डिफरेंट नहीं था. जैसा लास्ट ईयर एक्सपेक्टेड था, इस साल एक्सपेक्ट किया था, वैसा ही था, सेम. Difficulty level of CAT slot 3 was equal for all the 3 slots. ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं बोल सकते हैं यहाँ पे. QA में कुछ सरप्राइज एलिमेंट था. So it was not, see, जब मैं ये बोलूंगा, some people might be surprised. It was not a trigonometry question, but there was a sign post that you could see in the options. मुझे क्वेश्चन अभी याद नहीं है, मैं याद करके we will get back to you. But again, don't be afraid, because questions हमको तो छोड़ने ही थे अगर आप comfortable नहीं हो तो. It was not trigo per se. Okay, it was not a trigonometry question, right? Okay, CAT 23 slot 3 was difficult as compared to CAT 22, definitely. थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट था. ओके, सो एंड स्लॉट वाइज अगर हम कंपेयर करें, सो कैट 2023 स्लॉट 3 वाज मोर डिफिकल्ट देन स्लॉट 2, व्हिच सीम्स टू बी अ लिटिल मोर डिफिकल्ट देन स्लॉट 1. तो स्लॉट 3 स्लाइटली डिफिकल्ट था. 2 और 1 मोर और लेस सिमिलर हो है, ऐसा फीलिंग है, बट स्लॉट 3 डेफिनेटली वाज स्लाइटली मोर डिफिकल्ट. ओके, एंड नाउ व्हाट टू डू नेक्स्ट, ये हम बात कर ही रहे हैं सुबह से भी. नेक्स्ट इज, एज आई टोल्ड यू, प्लीज पुट इन द कैट स्कोर कैलकुलेटर, प्लीज पुट इन योर इनपुट्स टू गेट अ estimated score. Then we will, the second part is the percentile predictor. So in a couple of days, we will come back to you with a percentile predictor, so you can also take this. Do yes, Kashish says 2 sets of DILR were doable. I agree, 2 sets were absolutely doable. मैं भी एग्जैक्टली 10 क्वेश्चन करके आया हूँ दो स्लॉट के. आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग एन 85%, 80-85% एक्यूरेसी, सो हो जाएगा. ओके, so percentile predictor and IIM cutoffs will be there in the coming days. You will see this, right? And with this, इतने sessions हम कर चुके हैं. We've done the first impression of all 3 slots. We've done detailed analysis of first 2 slots. At 8 p.m. you can join me for the detailed analysis of slot 3. We will be doing that together. I think, I hope GP, Shivku, Jijo, all of them will join me for this. And then in the night at 9:30, we'll do a pura kacha chitta of how CAT went this year. What we can expect, what will be the percentiles, how it compared with the previous years of 22, 21, etc. And आगे क्या करना चाहिए, from the gurus. We'll come back at 9:30. So 8 o'clock and 9:30, I would love to see you guys here, right? All right, all the best. Bye bye, see you at 8 p.m. Good day.